Hey y'all, so I am going to teach you how to apply Limelife foundation two ways. We're going to use a Blenderful, which I love, and we're going to also use this brush. So two different ways. I'm going to do it on two different sides so we can kind of compare and see which one works for you. A lot of times when you get your foundation, you're like, okay, Destiny, what am I supposed to be doing? So this is going to help you with that. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with a little primer. I've already done my eyes and my eyebrows. And I love this primer because it helps set the face. It fills in fine lines. It just gives you like a smoother appearance, and you just kind of let that dry for a little bit. So when you get your perfect complexion palette, it's going to come with a foundation and two concealers. All of this is customizable, and this is most likely what yours looks like. So what I'm going to do is we'll do both ways. I'm going to show you first with the Blenderful in your finger. So what you're going to do is you're going to rub it in there, and then just do little swipes all over. You don't need a lot at all. All right, so that's a way you can do it. Or you can take your Blenderful and legit just twist it in there. And then you're just gonna dab it. So you're not swiping, you're legit dabbing. Dab, 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 dab. And you're gonna see it's gonna give you that flawless finish. But it's not like your typical foundations. It's a wax-based foundation. So you have to be able to, because it's going to warm up to your skin. Do you see that? The brush, with the Blenderful. Love this little thing. And it's clean. So if you're worried about like breakouts and those kind of things, this is going to be your favorite. Any kind of tool, really. So look at that. Flawless foundation. You can see the difference. This is like a smoother on this side. It's still great skin. Shout out to my skincare. Thanks, Limelife. But that foundation just really lays pretty on this side. So then on this side, we'll do the brush. Same thing, but this we'll just twirl it in here. Twirl, honey, twirl. You get it on the brush, and then you're not pressing it all on your skin. You just do light all over. And you're just going to put that, and you just do it in circular motions because you're buffing it into the skin. And again, it does not take a lot of effort, but whatever tool you have, whether you have a brush or if you have the Blenderful sponge, I showed you several ways that you can apply it without getting overwhelmed or being like, oh, this is too much. Y'all, this is completely different from what you've ever used before. You legit only need a little bit. So if you're used to putting on a whole bunch of foundation to cover certain areas of your face, you're not going to have to do this with this foundation. It is 50% pigmented. You cannot find this out on the market. It is much more pigmented than any foundation out there that you can buy. So you just buff it in, and you can see it gives the same finish. And so this is tools, whatever you feel comfortable with. That's the cool thing about this too. Whether a brush is something you feel comfortable with or a Blenderful, both are going to give you that flawless finish. So I'll show you how to apply the concealer with brushes too as well. Since we're on here hanging out, so then I'm going to grab this one. And so I just put on DM4 all over. I am going back to my summer color, which is MB5. I just don't have it. But when we color match you, I can color match you with a picture. And I try to match your chest too, but you can see it's not terribly off, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get the tip. So this is what this corner is for, that nice sharp tip or point of this. So you just dig that right there. And again, tap. If you want to cover something, tap it. If you want to blend, swipe. So all I'm doing is just tapping that underneath the eye, and it's going to brighten that whole entire area. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. And y'all know I'm a beginner YouTuber, so I'm still trying to figure out where to look. Sorry. All right, I'm supposed to be looking here. But do you see the difference? Crazy, right? All right, so let's go ahead and using this foundation brush. This is brush number 4 from Limelife. Or a smaller concealer brush that I use for my eyes. But again, I like this one because it's wide. and you just tap that in. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. All right. So you just tap that in, and it'll cover any dark circles, any puffiness that you have. It just gives it that nice, flawless finish. And voila! Easy ways to apply both. I'm a sucker for this Blenderful. I love how it gives you like that airbrush look. And it's wet. This is also wet. That's another thing. Make sure you wet the Blenderful. I don't know if I said that at the beginning. But you could put this right in this area too, that concealer. Down the nose. And there we go. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is the bomb. I love this stuff. And it's beginner friendly, or if you're like a makeup artist and you know how to do all the things, it's customizable. Look how flat these travel. It's just amazingness. So let me know. All the information will be in the description of this video. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate you being on here, and I'll talk with you later. Peace out.